On our walk, people across the U.S. are joining together in spirit as millions walk in the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure. Our very own Chip Brewster joins us live from downtown, where participants, about an hour away from this getting underway. Chip?
Exactly right. An hour away to the start of the race, so the festivity is already underway. I'm surrounded by people dressed in pink, survivors, family members, all here to support that Race for the Cure. And real quick, give me a break on that last live hit, all right? It's my first time. There's noise everywhere. I think I'm doing okay. Anyways, that's my little bone to pick. Back to today's race. So it's a 5K or a 1 mile run, walk, stroll, whatever you may have, and there's 19,000 participants. Now, that wouldn't be possible if it weren't for a lot of the volunteers and, of course, the local Susan G. Komen, and I'm joined by Diana Drews, who's the executive director. Thanks for joining me. So what's the importance of your group, and what's like your mission in all this?
Our mission is also our promise, and that promise is to end breast cancer. And so these 19,000 people who are participating today are helping us fulfill that promise. Our goal is to raise $1.3 million, and that money will be used to fund programs right here in southeast Wisconsin to help educate people about breast health, to do screening, to do treatment, diagnosis. So it's so incredibly important for all of these registrants to be here.
And touch a little bit on why a lot of the registrants are coming out, you know, signing up. It seems to grow every year. Was it 16,000 last year? So it's a big jump.
It is a big jump, and it's a big jump because breast cancer affects 1 in every 8 women. And so that means that somebody in your family, in your lifetime, is going to be affected by this. So this is a very personal thing to everybody, and that's what brings them out.
Now, if people couldn't make it out today, whether it was a conflict or maybe they didn't know about it, this is an annual event, though.
Yes, it is.
Do you expect a bigger crowd next year, or when does that start revving up?
It starts, we get to breathe for about 2 months. Okay. And then we start revving up in January. And yes, we want it to continue to grow, because the more it grows, the more we can fulfill the promise of eradicating breast cancer.
All right, well, thanks so much for joining us, Diana. You're talking about growing. You've been panning around a little bit. This crowd has been growing over the last 2 hours I've been here, and it's exponentially growing, it seems like. But the start right over there, coming up at 9:15, we'll be a little bit closer to that and touch on just what will be happening at the start of the race.
That's very cool. Chip, that's like a very active live shot with you throwing the fingers out, pointing where it's going to start. And 19,000 people, that's a lot of people starting to show up there.
It is, and you know, they talk about it growing each year. I'm not sure if they'll be able to fit any more next year. They might have to find a new location just to keep expanding.
All right, sounds good, Chip. We'll check in with you soon.
That's great to see there's a big turnout for something that has such a good cause.
And hopefully there's a bubble right now with the weather.
Oh,
it
yeah.
looks pretty good right now.
Keeping them safe.